As Prince Harry now returns back here to the UK to take on, of course, the historic alleged hacking claims against News UK, the publishers of The Sun, etc., well, basically, he was hoping for some kind of at least low-grade meet with his elder brother, Prince William. And this, according to a very well-placed source, who is now no longer in the employ, was the main reason why. But will Prince William literally relent? As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today. In the very heart of London's Underground, as I often say. Film you see wherever I am when I have a spare place. I love somebody said to me the other day, this is not your best background here when we were filming near a railway station. I know, but you just, well, it's where you've got 5 minutes, isn't it? That's the thing. Busy people. I know you are, I can tell. This is the problem. You see, you've got to fit it in, haven't you? You've got washing, ironing, food, shopping, cleaning up, cooking, working, looking after children, gardening. It never ends. I know, this is the thing, isn't it? Life goes at such a fast pace. And perhaps this is now what's happening to Prince Harry. He's realising exactly just what a fast-paced life goes. 5 years down the line, Megxit's become a disaster. He was sold a dream by his wife, Meghan Markle, that they were going to take on the world. A little bit like those two erstwhile former royals from the 1930s, Wallis and David. They were so popular, it couldn't go wrong. And then, as I pointed out, the pandemic hit and everything went pear-shaped. Every single thing they've done has proven to be a bit of a disaster. But moving forward, apparently, Harry is very, very, shall we say, how can I put this nicely? He doesn't really have many friends. Yes, he has the polo people, but how now will they be friendly given the fact that their polo show has bombed and they were part of it? You get the picture. What's fascinating here is that Harry, according to that well-placed source, really wanted to see if he could reconnect, even for a brief chat, to heal bridges as their father becomes older, right? Now, here's where it gets interesting, because obviously William doesn't really want anything to do with Harry, simply can't trust him, doesn't know exactly which direction to go. What he does know is that distance has proved to be the best thing. But Harry, you see, over in Montecito has failed to make any meaningful friendships, and according to that source, literally hangs around Meghan like a lapdog. You know, she wants her freedom, she wants to develop outside interests. Harry's interests really were royal life and charity work, and other than that, of course, now besotted with his own 2 children. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because, of course, Charles would very much like the brothers to connect at some level, but William apparently is not having any of it, seemingly because he wouldn't mind connecting with Harry, but he knows there's a bigger problem in the background, which was detailed when Meghan famously said, he's your brother on that Netflix show, you deal with him. So as Harry's life becomes increasingly more lonely, and this is the thing that's coming back more and more, he's dabbled in the world of entertainment, he's dabbled in the world, of course, of charities and setting things up, becoming a mental health advocate and stuff like that, but it's not fulfilling. The one friendship that he could always rely on, the one person that he could always really turn to and trust, is now totally out of his life. And it appears that finally, Prince Harry has realised the bombshell that he's done. It may have been the spare, but of course, he was the spare to his best friend that sadly now no longer wants to have anything to do with him. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.